refuse to retreat. This example not only shows the physical strength of elephants, but also their ability to understand tactics and defend their young with courage and strategy. Elephants aren't the only ones capable of asserting themselves in the animal kingdom. The rhinoceros, with its armored body and formidable horn, is another herbivore that poses a great threat. In a spectacular confrontation, a buffalo decides to take on a rhinoceros, probably to protect its group or to prove its bravery. However, it's going to wish it hadn't crossed paths with this wild tank. Although both animals are impressively strong, the rhinoceros has a clear advantage. Weighing up to 3 tons, it can knock down its opponent and use its sharp horn to inflict fatal wounds. The buffalo, despite its courage, is unable to compete with the crushing power of its opponent. The rhinoceros is an animal that, although its diet consists of shrubs and grass, is armed like a predator. Despite its incredible strength, the rhinoceros has a significant weakness: its poor vision. This enormous animal struggles to distinguish objects at a distance and often attacks instinctively when it perceives movement nearby. At times, this can lead it to attack animals or people who pose no real threat. However, once it perceives a nearby threat, the rhinoceros reacts with surprising speed and aggression. This combination of blind strength and aggression makes it a very dangerous adversary.
Lions look horizontally to find opportunities to bring their prey to a safe place to eat alone without being robbed by the others. Finding an opportunity, the lion quickly drags the prey into the forest. The wild dogs also follow, but are chased by the remaining lion. Depending on the large numbers, the wild dogs are not afraid of the larger lioness. They create a siege and run around and play with the lone lion. Wild dogs are constantly looking for ways to attack. Annoying with the stalker, who likes to cause trouble, the lion turned to attack the wild dogs and caught one, but the wild dogs were too agile, rushing to the lion to knock it down. Being teased and getting more angry, the lion rushed in all directions to attack the dogs. But the wild dogs were brave enough to nibble the lion and provoke a blow. Wild dogs continuously attacked the lion one by one. It's not until the lion went down to the puddle next to the rock, pretending to be harmless, that the wild dogs began to stop. Wild dogs have never been a rival to lions, but when the number is overwhelming, it's unknown what will happen. After a few minutes of awkwardness, the mother lion finally proved the level of true predator and suddenly attacked one of the dogs and bared her fangs to scare the dogs away. However, wild dogs do not give up easily, taking advantage of the majority. The whole pack is still aggressive around the lion and continuously attacks. In the end, the lion is too resilient. The wild dogs get discouraged and give up. Black mamba swallows lion. The black mamba is the longest and most feared snake of the African continent. The fact that the black mamba attacks dead animals is something that can never be mentioned, but now it's very hungry and the lion is lying motionless. After probing, the mamba snake gave a quick bite to the lying lion to confirm it was dead. With no hindrance, this black mamba snake, with an average length of 3 meters, proceeds to squeeze the lion and gradually digest it. Before the vicious attack of these two lions, the other lion showed signs of losing strength. The strong teeth of the lion are not to be underestimated. Despite being injured, under the fierce attacks of its opponent, the lion still tries to respond. The fighting power is extremely durable. Even though they are both animals of the same size, they are still determined to fight for each other's survival. After a short break, they rush back to bite each other. If the fight doesn't stop, it will be difficult for the lion to stay alive.
The key to its success is keeping the rhinoceros close enough that it can't gain momentum for a devastating attack. The antelope blocks the rhinoceros's movements, attacking from angles where its horns can't reach. This strategy of wearing it down confuses the giant, who, despite its strength, can't always dominate when facing clever opponents. Sometimes, cunning is the most powerful weapon in nature, and thus the antelope escapes unharmed after an intense struggle with an animal 20 times its weight. What bravery! In the savannah, lions are the undisputed kings of hunting, and when they find a seemingly vulnerable rhinoceros surrounded by mud, they see a golden opportunity. To the lions, this gigantic herbivore appears trapped and probably injured. However, what the lions don't know is that the rhinoceros isn't weakened, it's simply enjoying a mud bath to cool off. Sensing danger, the rhinoceros slowly rises, calmly assessing the situation.
Fighting with the wild buffalo, it gets bitter results. Buffaloes and lions can also be considered as two rival species when lions are quite fond of hunting this large prey. But unlike previous hunts, this time the lion is too sick. So it is attacked again by its prey. With its sharp horns, the buffalo continuously beats at the lion. Even though he doesn't have any strength to fight back, the lion still struggles until the end. Seeing how long the enemy has been exhausted, the buffalo attacks even harder. The presence of a second wild buffalo is even scarier for the lion. And after the fierce battle, the lion has collapsed, breathing extremely weakly. After a frenzied battle to the death, the lion has a large wound on its mouth. Its lower jaw looks scary and incredibly painful. The cool water will ease some of the lion's pain. However, it soaked the wound underwater for too long because the crocodile has arrived. It has to retreat to the shoreline. For unknown reasons, these two lions fiercely attack each other. With their sharp claws, they continually attack.
Instead of attacking, the camel looks at it disdainfully, letting out a deep guttural sound, as if scolding the horse for its recklessness. The scene is almost comical, evoking the image of a domestic argument where the wiser one simply chooses not to engage in the fight. Later, the focus shifts to the intense African wildlife, where the big cats, the ultimate hunters, patrol in search of their next meal.
The battle will be difficult in the end, and the winner is not yet determined. The lion appears, disrupting the meal of the hyenas. The lion has caught the hyena. It tries to bite its opponent, showing the lion's determination to steal the prey. The hyena is known as the most sinister and cunning of animals on the planet. They rarely hunt on their own, but often steal prey from other animals. However, many studies have shown that lions often steal food from hyenas more. This time, the lions won. They took the bait from the whole herd. Number 11. A zebra was in sight of the king of the jungle, the lion. Watching the prey was enough, the lion rushed out and grabbed the zebra by the neck. A sudden ambush, the zebra cries out in pain. Suffering the lion's attack, the zebra was no longer able to survive. Although it takes a lot of effort to drag this delicious bait, the lion needs a safer place to enjoy it. A hyena in exchange for a lion is nothing. What about a herd or more than a dozen? Before the fierce attack of the hyena, the lion was defeated. The sudden appearance of the lions completely changed the situation. The original lion was saved. They joined forces to drive away the aggressive hyenas. A young, immature hyena caught the eye of the fearsome predator of the jungle. It uses its usual moves to attack its prey, biting its neck to death. The hyena couldn't resist the lion, and it died. Survival in the green forest is extremely difficult. It's even more difficult for injured animals like the hyena in this video. This poor hyena met the lion ambush. The hyena panics and tries to run away. Will a miracle happen to the hyena? The answer is yes. Although the fight injured the hyena on both of its legs, it still saved its life.
He strategically hides, waiting for the right moment to scare the gazelle and force it to run into the water, where it will get stuck in the mud. The lion's plan seems perfect. The gazelle falls into the trap, getting stuck in the bog. However, a hippo that was nearby, irritated by the presence of both animals in its territory, aggressively intervenes. Although it may seem like it's protecting the gazelle, the hippo is simply defending its home. Hippos are known for being extremely territorial, and in this case, it wasn't going to allow any intruder to stay near its comfort zone. The lion, baffled by the unexpected intervention, retreats, while the gazelle struggles to free itself from the swamp. But it can't match the speed of the hippo in its own habitat and ends up becoming its prey. The hippo attacks with its enormous bite, tossing the gazelle into the air like a small turtle, ending its life. Thus, African nature continues to show its complexity and harshness, where strength, intelligence, and the survival instinct are intertwined in a constant cycle of life and death.
A calf lost its mother. It's dangerous when it's alone. The lion made no secret of his purpose to rush to catch the calf. Strangely, the lion didn't eat the calf right away. It seems the calf considers the lion its mother, which caused the lion to hesitate. The situation became more dramatic when the second lion appeared and attacked the calf. The lion awakens the maternal instinct and protects its cubs. Its determined made the new lion flinch. With its climbing ability, the baboon has overcome many life and death challenges. However, this time it was met with a serious opponent. Not tall enough for the trees, but the baboon's in danger. The lion attacks the buffalo's back, causing the opponent to fall. By chance, an elephant passed by. The majesty of the great animal made the ferocious lion run away. The elephant easily rescued the buffalo successfully. Seeing a herd of wild buffalo, now the lion rushes to hunt. After the commotion, the lion catches the young buffalo. Without leaving their children, the buffaloes return to the rescue. They successfully rescued the cub and drove away the lion. A baboon climbs to the top of the tree to avoid the lion's attack. Although small, the baboon is not weak against the lion. It actively throws its claws towards the lion's face. Accidentally, it falls from the tree, and the baboon is attacked by the lions.
Next scene of wild survival occurs near a river, where the calm waters hide the dangers lurking below. A crocodile, one of the most stealthy water predators, focuses on a hippo calf that has been momentarily left unattended by its mother. The reptile slowly glides towards the young one, its eyes barely visible above the water's surface, calculating the perfect moment to strike. However, the mother hippo is aware of the danger, and before the crocodile can launch its attack, she confronts it brutally. Her massive size and fury make her an impossible threat to ignore. The crocodile, faced with the magnitude of its opponent, retreats without resistance.
The mother baboon and her cubs are chased by the lioness. Will she escape or not? Luckily, it did not happen. The lion pounced to catch the mother and the child baboon. The strength of the mother baboon can't resist the lions and loses the battle. A male lion from afar rushes to the buffalo herd and grabs the young wild buffalo. How long does it take for the lion to get the calves before the angry mother rushes over? The mother buffalo uses her two sharp horns to go mad at the lion, causing it to flip over. Fortunately, the mother buffalo only taught the lion a warning lesson. A wild buffalo lost its herd and was attacked by 4 lions. The fierce lions rushed in to attack incredibly fiercely. The lions all tried to tear into the buffalo's carcass. The wild buffalo is dead. Will it fail under these lions? Fortunately, the buffalo's comrades came to the rescue. The terrible butts made the lions run away, and the buffalo was safe. Elsewhere in the arid land, the mother and daughter of the wild buffalo fell into the lion's sights. Seizing the opportunity, the lion rushed to the mother and the buffalo.